Okay, welcome back. It is the Chris, Wanda, and Liam show. It is nothing to do about soccer and everything to do about football, we think. We have a special guest analyzer, Wanda, who's come here to be with us and talk about the World Cup as she has been inducted into the Football Hall of Fame for crazy people and other announcers.
Because football is really not a sport, it's wimpy, according to, what's her name?
Ann Coulter.
Right.
Thank you, Ann Coulter. We'll invite you to be on the show. No, we won't. You wouldn't come on anyway. So, Wanda, you've seen a lot of the World Cup games, right?
Yes.
What are the things that really jump out at you?
I think the offensive teams, I think the teams that's going to make it through is the team that really connects and plays well together. And I think you saw that with the Netherlands, with Van Persie, Ruben, and I think it's Blank, who was making the passes. Because I think the days of just having one striker isn't cutting it. Because we saw it with Spain. It looked like that's exactly what they're trying to do, just Costa or putting Torres in. It's real easy to defend.
You talk about Spain a little bit. Was that a shock to you that they went out as quickly as they did?
No, because they didn't do well in the qualifiers. And we could see with the players that are in Spain that were in Barca, you could see the defense was hurting.
Were you surprised? What surprised you about this World Cup?
I'm surprised Brazil went as far as they've gone so far.
Why?
Because I didn't see just Neymar is really who struck out that looked really good, and Oscar, I thought, in Chelsea. But they've really played together well as a team. I was surprised to see that. I didn't think in the Fed Cup they were all that good. I still thought Spain had the more talent, and Spain should have beat them. But I think the tactics were wrong, and some of the players didn't seem to play well together in Spain.
Who did you think at the start of this would win it?
I liked France. I thought France looked like they were a team that had the strong defense and the offensive. And they still, I don't think they have played really a lot of the players. I haven't seen Sagna play, and I think he's a really good player. And I'm really impressed with Valbuena. I saw him in France, the way he played in the league.
In the French League One?
Yeah, I thought he was really good. He's very consistent. That's why I like Sagna. Sagna's very consistent when he played in Arsenal. He always knew where he was going to be. He always seemed to get open, and he always seemed to be able to put that ball in the middle.
Was there anything that you were disappointed in this World Cup over?
That we don't have the orangutan from Germany making good predictions.
Okay, who has he predicted? I haven't heard.
Well, I think, unless he's opposite orangutan, because he predicted, I think, Dortmund to beat Bayern Munich in the German Cup, and he was wrong. Bayern Munich won. So that's when I'm disappointed. We haven't had that kind of support from our German animal support saying who's going to win. That's what I've been disappointed with. And it didn't seem like 2010. It was very comical.
Well, you just eat the squid if it predicts against you, right?
No.
Wasn't it a squid who predicted the World Cup?
Yeah, but I wouldn't eat squid. I don't like squid.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought the Germans did when the squid predicted Spain.
No, it died of food poisoning.
Fair enough. Round of 16. Any surprises to you who made it to the round of 16?
I think Brazil. I was kind of surprised with Brazil. Watching some of the Brazil games, I haven't seen really Fred and Hulk do as much as I thought they might have done.
Okay. So you think that they were lucky to make it to the round of 16?
I don't say it's lucky, but I don't know what I would call it. I was surprised with them. But Colombia, I like Colombia. I thought they were quick. Maybe they were surprised because I really like Falco. I feel like Falco's really good, and not having him there was upsetting. But they have really played really well as a team.
The Greek team.
I like Samaras. Samaras is good. Both of them. Both Samarases. I didn't see that game against their last one.
Oh, yeah, the round of 16 against Costa Rica.
I didn't see that game. I saw the penalty kicks, but I like both Samarases. I think they're both very good.
Okay. Round of 8.
Mm-hmm.
You've got tomorrow the French-German team.
Tough. They're both great teams. Really hard to figure who's going to win. It might go down to penalties. A lot depends on how healthy the German players are. But you got a great team there. They play really well together. You got great offensive. Masoud's great. He's so creative. With Mueller, if you put close in, they're really good. French, really good. Valbuena, he's so consistent. He is so great on those corners. And if Benzema's hot, I really Giroud. It's hard to pick. It really is for me. But one thing I have to say with the French is they got a good defense, good defensive line. But I still like Germany. I can't pick. I really can't pick. I think they're both great teams. I can see weaknesses in each, but I think their strengths can overcome it. And it's World Cup. Everybody's going to be playing in their heart, and anything can happen.
So the rumors of the flu striking 7 German players?
That's frightening. Let's hope that's not true. And let's hope Homo's back, because he's a good player.
Okay. The other game. Colombia, Brazil.
I think Colombia. Colombia's real quick. They play really well together as a team. But I haven't seen Brazil recently, and they seem to always get that energy level going, and Neymar's just really good. He's hot. It's hard to stop.
Okay. The other 2 quarterfinal games. We have Belgium versus Argentina.
Yeah, I think you're right. Argentina doesn't have the defense, but they've got a really great offensive line. And if they're really hot and they get the ball all the time, Belgium's got it all, I'd say. They really do. I mean, that was a great game against the U.S. That was a really good game. But they didn't get it in the net till late in the game. But you could say the same thing with Argentina. When they played, who did they play against?
Argentina played the Swiss.
Yeah, and the Swiss are tough. They had a strong defense. So I know Liam's dark horse was Belgium. And they got a great goalie in Belgium.
Courtois.
He is so good. He's just really, really good. But if they can figure a way to get him in, then I think there's a way.
You've seen Courtois play for the last 2 years with Atletico Madrid. Where would you rate him as a goalie?
Oh, he's definitely one of the top 5 goalies in the world. Excellent. The way he was in the Champions League, he was great.
Messi. Messi's big criticism is he hasn't been playing well in international play.
Messi's great. That's like saying Ronaldo's not doing well. Ronaldo's great. I think with Ronaldo, it was easy to defend against him because it was just him on Portugal. Unfortunately, Postiga was injured or wasn't lucky at striking, but I think if you could have gotten him up and running with Ronaldo, they would have gotten farther. Messi, I think he's got I don't know if Aguero's still injured, but I mean, if you get Aguero out there, you got Higuain, you've got Di Maria. They could really do it. I really think it's going to be the chemistry of your front line that's really going to get it going.
Now, you mentioned the chemistry. I'm going to take you back to the U.S. game. Because we've had discussions outside of this. What did jump out at you about the U.S. team against Belgium? Besides, we talk about Tim Howard, but the
Right.
other parts.
Yes. They just, Altidore being out, that really did hurt them. It's a shame they didn't have Landon Donovan there. You needed another striker. You just couldn't just have Dempsey there. Bradley just wasn't getting. There wasn't a nice chemistry there. Like the Netherlands, they have a nice chemistry going there.
Okay. Last game, as we speak of the devil, would be the Netherlands against Costa Rica.
I haven't really seen Costa Rica, but if the Netherlands can get that chemistry going again with, I think it was Blind was the person that was getting the ball to Ruben, and who was that person?
I forget I think Blind's his name.
I know. I tried to look them up on the internet. They all have short hair. They don't have that hair that I saw on during the game. I don't know who it was. So, but yeah, there was a nice triangle with those three. But if they can get that again, because I didn't see that in the last game. I saw Van Persie and Ruben, but I didn't know where that third person was. Whoever that was, I think it was Blind, because I didn't see him in that game.
Well, it was Blind, and also Nigel de Jong had played very well in the first game against Spain.
But didn't Nigel de Jong go out in that game early?
He did against Mexico.
So I don't know if he's injured. I mean, that is a big thing, too. Is he going to be ready for that game against Costa Rica? Because he isn't for us. I mean, that's the thing. I think with defense, you never see their impact until they're not there.
Interesting. Okay. Any other thoughts?
No, I'm done.
You're done. Okay. This is all about soccer. Or excuse me, I'll get my own show named right. It is nothing about soccer, all about football. Brought to you live. We'll be uploading this soon. And again, tomorrow, 2 big games. Germany, France. And I keep forgetting the first one. Oh, Brazil, Colombia. So after the game, we'll upload our analysis of those games. Take care.